this morning we're going to make some homemade mayonnaise, and you want to warm the eggs up a little bit first, so I just ran them under some warm water. Obviously you don't want to use hot water because you could cook the eggs, and you don't want to do that. And we're going to use one egg, one whole egg, and then 2 egg yolks. So all together this morning we're going to double the recipe. So I'm going to separate the egg yolks first. And this mayonnaise is made with coconut oil and olive oil. So it's 2/3 of a cup of coconut oil and 1/3 of a cup of olive oil. I like the coconut oil because it's a medium chain fat, and therefore it doesn't store as fat in the body, and it's really good. I put 1/4 of a cup of coconut oil in my drink, my tea, my green tea every morning, because it's so good for you. So I have one more egg yolk, and then I had whoa, this one's not going so well. Why does it always happen that way when you're on camera? Oh wow, it worked. It's amazing how forgiving everything is. And it doesn't have to be perfect anyway. And now we just have the 2 eggs. Alright, so we're going to begin by just blending this. And actually we're going to blend it for a while. Okay. Just let it blend. Really, the longer you can blend it, the better it is before you start adding the oil. I save the egg whites and I use them for omelets, or just scrambling them up is really good. Don't want to waste anything. Good for your dog if your dog can eat eggs. My dog can. Okay. Also, I compost the egg yolks. If you have roses, the egg yolks are really good for your rose bushes. They really like them. Okay, so I can start adding now. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. You want to add everything before you add the oil. A teaspoon of sea salt. I'm going to use 2 half teaspoons here. This is really good Himalayan sea salt, which I use in everything. I really like it. A teaspoon of that. If you like garlic, and I do, I think it just gives it like a nice little zing. You can add some garlic powder. I also use garlic juice a lot, but I find that the garlic powder is kind of an emulsifier. It works to hold things together. I use it in a lot of recipes, and I think it sort of binds things. I don't know why. So I just did a teaspoon of that garlic powder. Of course, everything I use, all my spices are always going to be organic. And then finally, half the teaspoon of white pepper. Alright. Then we're going to add lemon juice. If have bottled lemon juice, that's fine. If you have fresh lemon, that's even better. I want to taste my mayonnaise before I add the coconut oil and olive oil in, but I don't want to taste it until after I put the lemon juice in. The lemon juice is a natural sort of, it's a, what is it, a disinfectant? Not a disinfectant. It's a natural antimicrobe, antibacterial. So if there's bad stuff in there, okay, so that was a tablespoon and a half. Good. So now I want to taste it, but I didn't want to do that until I put the lemon juice in. Okay, that is just about perfect. Okay, now for the tricky part. The tricky part is adding the oil, which you have to do very, very slowly, because otherwise you will curdle the egg. So our eggs are kind of room temperature, which is good. That helps. And they're emulsifying nicely in there, and that helps. So just add a little bit, see if it likes it. Again, so far so good. Once again, this is a mixture of 2/3 of a cup of coconut oil, pardon me, and 1/3 cup of olive oil, and of course extra virgin, all organic in both cases, cold pressed in both cases, unrefined, your best bet. You also want this to be at room temperature, and as you probably know, when coconut oil is at room temperature, it's solid. So you have to put it in the microwave or put it in a pan of hot water and just let it come to a liquid, which it does nicely. So now I'm just letting it pour in very slowly because it doesn't appear to be separating. Looks like it's working just fine. A little bit more lemon juice. I'm just going to use my Italian Volcano 100% organic lemon juice for this. I like it a little lemony. Not much. Also put just a little tiny pinch of xylitol sugar, maybe a teaspoon. This doesn't add any calories, by the way. If you don't know about xylitol, go on my website and read up on the xylitol. It's awesome. Looks beautiful. Come and look at that. Alright. Now all we have to do is put it in a glass jar, put it in the refrigerator, and we are good to go.